Hi, today we have with us Dr. Mansi Bansal, who after completing her BDS is currently doing her PhD in IIT Roorkee. She's doing her PhD in Medical and Health Informatics in the Department of Biosciences and Bioengineering. I'm Dr. Satish Kumar. This is Kaizen Dental. Our aim here is to help dentists succeed.
Hi, Dr. Mansi Bansal. Thank you for joining us today. My first question to you is, what made you switch to clinical research from clinical dentistry after BDS?
A very good evening, sir. It's my pleasure to be here. I shifted from the clinical part of the dentistry to research because I had this inclination towards research since the third year of my BDS. But I always had this in my mind that we could pursue research or PhD only after doing masters. As with the course of time, I came to know that we can do it and we can pursue it directly after bachelor's. So I shifted from BDS to PhD.
Great. So, what was the process of getting into IIT for your PhD program?
Before you listen to answer to that question, do not forget to hit the like button below because she has taken time from her schedule to come and tell you how to get into IIT after BDS. Also, listen to what she has to tell about Kaizen Dental.
Yes. So the process starts with the basic exams that we have to give, that is NEET, MDS, and INI-CT. So these two are the basic competitive examinations that we have to give. Along with that, we should have decent ranks in these exams. So this is the basic shortlisting criteria. But also for shortlisting, we have to submit the statement of purpose. So statement of purpose is basically the reason why you want to join PhD and in what aspect and what are your views about doing PhD, and also somewhat about your research proposal. So that you'll submit. Then, if your SOP is the main catchy point for your selection. If that is catchy to the panel, then they'll shortlist you. Then they'll call you for the interview after like 1 month or 15 to 20 days. Then you'll have to visit IIT Roorkee for the interview. Then a panel of 10 to 12 people would sit there and would ask you on every bit of a thing. So my interview went for around 45 minutes to 1 hour. It was the longest interview that happened. It basically happened because I switched my stream. This thing, anyone coming from BDS background should be prepared for this. And after that, 15 to 20 days, the results would be published.
Understood. Is this only available in the IIT Roorkee which you're doing, or is it available in other IITs as well?
So we as BDS graduates can apply to 4 or 5 IITs. Like one is IIT Roorkee, IIT Bombay, then IIT Jodhpur, and also IIT Roorkee. So I also got selected in IIT and AIIMS Jodhpur collaborative program, that is medical technology. But I selected IIT Roorkee.
Understood. Now you get into it. What is the process of, or the procedure, or the daily grind you go through as a researcher in IIT?
Yeah. So it sounds very interesting that you will go to IIT after BTS, but it's actually not. You'll have to work really, really, really hard because one, you're changing your stream, and second, the things are totally different here. Like my basic is I'm in structural and computational bio, so under medical and health informatics. So this health informatics thing would involve you to learn mathematics, algorithm, also the machine learning, artificial intelligence. So these are the subjects that we are not familiar with. So it would take you number of hours to complete your work. So the grind is real. You'll have to work for like 8 to 10 hours a day, but also it's like enjoying, like you have the freedom to work at any point of time, any point of day. Like your labs are 24/7 available, so you can work at night, you can be a night out, you could also work in the early hours of the morning. So it's totally our choice. Yes, getting into IIT is fascinating, but sustaining here would be a bit difficult. But you should come with this mindset that you'll have to work really hard.
Understood. Is there any other difficulties you faced during the process or while doing your research program?
while applying for the IITs, the difficulty I faced was that I did not have much of the clue, like for which IITs am I eligible. So I had to make out the list of the entire IITs and had to check that where all the BDS is eligible. So this was the basic difficulty that I faced. And next is very few of us have come into this field. So previous experience of any of my seniors was not there. So I have to start everything from scratch. So this was the basic difficulty. Otherwise, there's no difficulty. When I even came here, everyone was really welcoming. Even the staff, my friends, they were not at all like used to sideline me. No, they used to include me in everything, and still they are really good. They
Understood.
support you in everything. Yeah.
So is there any difficulties in studying these algorithms and everything, or you should enjoy maths, or how is it?
So I enjoy it because I like it. Initially, first class of algorithm, I still remember when I attended the class. I did not understand anything, so I was about to cry in the class. That it never happened with me. That I everything went on over the head. So, but later on, as the time passed on, I took help of my seniors. I also asked my sir personally. So he guided me really well which books to follow and where to take help from. So now I'm enjoying the course. So initially it was tough, but now it's good.
Understood. Now you're going through this grind. You shifted from BDS, got into research, into PhD program in IIT. What are the options once you graduate from there?
Yes. So after PhD, we have first that everyone desires for is the teaching option. So you could go on the post of assistant professor once you have done your PhD from IIT. So since you have a good tag of IIT, so you could get a job in NITs or triple ITs as assistant professor. Second option is that you could go abroad and pursue your postdoc from the universities like Oxford University, Stanford University, or the Harvard. And the third option is that you could, instead of going into the teaching field, you could just continue as scientist. So you, after doing postdoc from abroad, instead of coming back to India and joining as a professor, you could stay there and continue your work as scientist. So these are the options. And also we can apply for the corporate sectors as well. So IITs also do the placements for MNCs and all. And we as medical people would have an upper edge that pharmaceutical companies in that also we could apply.
Understood. So you can get into the educational part, you can get into the corporate sector, and even the option of abroad is open. So there is a vast
Yes.
variety of options you can get into after the PhD program in IIT.
Yes, and all of them are really good, I guess.
Yes. So what are your future plans when you know there are so many options?
Before you listen to answer to that question, remember she has given us two other answers, which is there on our Instagram page. First is, what is the current stipend in IIT Roorkee? Second is, what were the questions she was asked during her interview? So after this interview, do not go and forget to check out our Instagram page.
Yes, so till now, what I think is that I would like to pursue my postdoc from abroad and work as a scientist there only if I'll get a chance.
Understood. So now, if there is someone who's young dentist, like you told when you graduated, there was no one to guide you with what IIT options are available. Someone wants to get
Yes.
into IIT and is planning to take the route you have taken. What is your advice for them?
So first advice would be that very less people would be courageous enough to change their stream. If you are the one going for that, the path would be a bit tough because you'll see your fellow mates going abroad to Canada mostly. And second option, you'll see them pursuing masters. So don't get deviated. Like when I was about to change my stream, everyone used to say, "How will you go to IIT?" So don't get influenced by them. Just talk to your family, your parents, and second is be aware. PhD admissions in an year are conducted twice. One is the autumn semester, and one is the spring semester. So be aware of the
So
forms
when is this
because
autumn semester month?
so mine was I joined here on 14th of July.
Okay, so one is in July, the other one is in which month usually?
It's usually October.
Okay,
October or November. It keeps shifting. So
Okay.
the forms are out. So the forms are out in, like, for autumn semester they're out in end of March, and accordingly for the spring semester, IIT Bombay has already released the forms, and soon the forms of the various IITs would also be out. So just be aware of these informations, because there's so vast options we have. So you might skip it. Just keep visiting the official sites and do not go to the rumors that you'll get on various other sites. So yeah, refer the official sites, and also be strong-hearted and strong-minded that yes, I have to do it, so I will do it. Be calm and be patient. This would be
Understood.
my advice.
That's good advice because a lot of people think making the jump is going to be easy or they think it is impossible. If you have a calm and focused mindset, it is possible. Yes, but you have to give it your
Yes,
struggles. So that's a very good advice you've given out there.
we will have to put hard work, and moreover, if I my dad always tell me this thing, that passion and profession combined together can do wonders. So stay strong.
That's good advice. Thank you,
Yes.
Dr. Mansi, for joining us today and giving this amazing session here.
Thank you, sir. It was my pleasure. And in fact, I want to thank you that it was through your channel that I came to know that it's not just the two options that we have after dentistry, that is Canada or MDS, but various other options also we have. So I have been following your channel consistently for like various years, I guess 2 years or so. So it was through your channel that I was able to widen up my area and my thinking perspective. Thank you so
Thanks
much,
a
sir.
lot. Thank
So
you.
do like, share, and subscribe to Source Channel.
Thanks a lot.
If you are interested in joining IIT but do not want to do PhD, the other option is to do masters out there, for which we already have an interview with Dr. Anup Shaji. You can check that interview here.